Yeah, it's good to be back. We took 2 years off, or a little over that. Just when COVID hit, it wasn't fun, and Dan's right-hand man, Scotty, who I'm sure was with us tonight, passed away due to ALS, and it was hard for Dan and I. It was Dan's crew chief for 36 years. So Dan and I were both of us weren't having fun. So we just said, let's end 2020. We tried 2021, and then he passed away, and I just said, let's just be done. So we were done for all of 2021. And 2022, I was doing some other stuff, from road racing stuff, and I just said, let's skip it. And then here we are this year. Over the wintertime, I'm like, all right, what do you think about coming back? And Keith Rocco was our teammate this year, which was a huge blessing. And we just said, let's just focus on the open shows, because that's more my style than the 40-lap SK stuff. So switching gears, because in the 40-lap, I'm super aggressive. This gives me time to be aggressive when needed, but then back down, ride, and be aggressive again. So I think the open shows are more my style. But, these guys, Keith Rocco and his brother Jeff, gave me an awesome car. And Avery behind me, and Pettit Motors, and just all our sponsors, Tech Ed Products, Avery Construction, and Stone and Lime Restoration. I couldn't do without them, and this awesome team that, we put together in 2 weeks. Yeah, we struggled a little bit last week, and we went home, and Keith and Jeff did their homework and came up with another setup that we wanted to play with, and it's obviously spot on. It was right to my driving style. Came in, took tires, and my crew was killer. I mean, these guys aren't regular pit crew guys, and we got out in front of all the leaders, so that was it was awesome. But we made some adjustments, and the car was just lights out. It was nuts.
It's just incredible, and it's definitely not easily gotten. Can't make any mistakes with someone like Travis Hyder right there in your bumper. Yeah, I mean, I've been racing for over 10 years, but for some reason when that kid's right there giving me a couple of shots, it makes me a little nervous, makes me try to hit my marks, Yeah, the car owner, Nick Bendiak, my dad setting this thing up, things are rocket, Troy for all the help he does, my fiance Megan, my son Ryan Jr. for helping me out, Zach Robinson helping me build the car last year. He built most of it. We put it together. Great car.
It means so much. I mean, just because the last couple of years we've been trying, we've been close, but it's been a long time since I've been in victory lane, especially first. But it just feels good to get back there again and know that we can do it. We came in with a really good car, made the right adjustments, really. The car was good last week, too, just built on that, and I think we hit it tonight because the car was awesome. I got to thank LRM, Moduleskis, Baybrook Remodelers, Jarvis Brothers Roofing, Keith Rocco Racing, Long Island Performance, and then everybody else who's helped me out along the way.
This is exactly where I was hoping to be, last week. We had a great run, and I just can't thank all my guys enough. They gave me a great car, and we worked so hard every week, every day to get these cars perfect, and it really shows tonight. I really couldn't do it without these guys, and I'm very humbled to be here. Yeah, definitely all my sponsors. A lot of them are here tonight, which is awesome, and I couldn't do what I do without them, and we're going to get in this open car and hopefully have a good run.
It's good. Good is the word, because it's a very simple feeling. I'm familiar with it. I've been to victory lane before, but I mean, you just can't beat it. You just can't beat it. Starting on the pole, it's not really my favorite to start on the pole because you got all that pressure behind you. I prefer starting in the back and passing cars, finding a groove that way. But, you got to take the opportunity, so that's what we did. We were able to hold on to it and came home with the victory. Yeah, I brought it back a little bit. And instead of really pushing it, I tried to keep it comfortable because the more mistakes you make up front, the worse it's going to be for you. I just had to maintain my position. That's all. So, looking around a little bit with that tour rubber on the track, trying to find different lines that were more comfortable, try one thing. Oh, I'm too tight. All right, well, I got to back it up and that kind of thing.
So our race was good. We started off with a good setup. We got to the lead fast. We pulled away. Well, not so much pulled away, but we secured the lead pretty safely. After a couple restarts, we started getting a little loose, but we were able to hold on for the win. Winning this early in the year is great because it sets us up perfectly for the rest of the season. Have a good chance at the title. Hopefully our luck stays good and doesn't fall off. And I'd like to thank everyone that helped us out. My dad, Dan, Steve, Garrett, Luke, B, and all my sponsors, Garrett's Carpentry, Jendon Auto, Saving Time, Industry Electric, Chicopee Concrete, Marcoux Concrete, and then we have a lot of new sponsors for this year, so I'll be sure to thank them next time when I actually have them on the car and I can read them off.